Criss, Town of Harrington. Mr. Criss, you have the floor.
Good morning, Madam Chair, and thank you to the committee members and ranking members of the Labor and Public Employee Committee. I'm here on behalf of the town of Harlingen and also CCM, echoing many of the concerns. I won't read the testimony because it's already been submitted, and in due light of time, I'd like to just cut to the chase, but we want to work jointly. We're asking, CCM and town of Harlingen is asking that the committee take no action on 908 as it sits right now, due to, obviously, as we talked about previously, the associated unintended consequences go along with this bill that could burden small towns with administrative costs and with a limited administrative staff. We're also understanding that there may be some unfunded mandates in here, and mandating the municipality to provide information to unions, home address, et cetera, should never, we feel that the bill ultimately oversteps the joint consensus and the good working relationship that we've had with our bargaining units over the years, and the consensus to constantly work together in favor of the employees and management together in harmony. And this bill tends to seem like it oversteps some of those areas by disclosing employee information that they may not want disclosed, utilizing taxpayers' facilities and resources that they may not be in favor of. And the employees may not be in favor of as well. We've always had that agreement that if you want to use one of our buildings after hours, listen, go right ahead. It's fine. You want to hold a meeting. It's never needed a bill to administer that. But also with COVID-19 and the added cleaning costs, obviously those would be unanticipated and unintended consequences from this bill. Union having access, the right to use employers' emails. As you know, all of our emails are FOIable. We'd be afraid that some of that union business and maybe some of those union discussions could be disclosed publicly that are not necessarily part of public, especially if it's part of negotiations. Could be detrimental to not only the union, but to management as well, as we try to find peaceful resolution to some of the things that we look at going forward. And we continue to, upon request of the public employer, an exclusive representative to parties to negotiate regarding structure, time, manner. Again, dragging out that hiring process for the municipalities when it's already difficult as it is for small municipalities like mine that can't afford large salaries and all of those great things to find employees to take the jobs. But now we're going to drag the process out even longer by getting the union involved. And the union we've always had those open conversations when we hire someone for a union position to just say, listen, this is what we'd like to do. This is the person we're going to hire. And there's no change in the job, or there's going to be change in the job, and we negotiate that. So we think that all of this pretty much falls underneath the ability for the union and management to negotiate in good faith when union contracts come forward, and it's all part of collective bargaining. So I want to thank you all for listening to me today, and if you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them or get those answers for you.
Thank you for your testimony. I do not see any hands